So in today's video, I have one of the fastest high round strategies inside of zombies that I haven't seen nobody do, but it is absolutely sick. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. All new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP. Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. Alright, so today we're going to be having a little bit of fun inside of zombies, grinding out some XP, using a pretty cool strategy that I definitely have done a decent amount. Haven't done it as much as I've done some of these other strategies, but this definitely will be a pretty enjoyable game for sure. First things first for this game, we definitely obviously got to get set up accordingly, but it really won't take us long for this to even happen. Now, one thing you can do inside of your games whenever you're starting is obviously we're using the Free Fire thing today, but one thing you also can do is remember you can use spores and ashes of the dam, so you can pretty much get rarity tools, you can get perks right off the rip of your game if you just take advantage of that. So it definitely is something smart to do before you kind of go deep inside of ashes. It kind of makes the start of your game a little bit easier, and I know you already have the infinite ammo on the crossbow, so that doesn't really, make something super OP compared to that, but being able to get a few free perks right off the rip definitely does help, and you never know, you might actually get some that work and, well, maybe make the game a heck of a lot easier, heck of a lot quicker. I tell you what, man, I love Genesis camo. It's such a good looking camo whenever you're inside of zombies. Personally, I have Infestation and Genesis, but I will say so far Genesis does seem cooler than Infestation does. And Infestation is super cool camo, but when you unlock Genesis, you might second guess that because it looks so good in game, especially like with the purple particles in it, whatever it is, but it definitely looks pretty sweet. I will say it is worth the grind over an endgame. It's very, very simple to do. It's pretty chill, but it kind of gives me flashbacks to Nebula camo, which I liked Nebula camo. I mean, it wasn't the coolest in my opinion. Black Ops 6 camos weren't really that awesome, in my opinion, of course, but this is kind of like Nebula camo, but way better, in my opinion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so one thing we did right now that I do want to explain for this actual strategy here today is you don't want to open up this door right here. You want to keep this door shut throughout your game. So you pretty much want to get up here doing the zip line over there. You want to leave this area alone because that's where we're actually going to be farming. But it isn't exactly what you think. I know a lot of you guys have seen strategies by sitting in the jail cell by Klaus. We're not doing that today. It's near there, of course, but it isn't that strategy. So don't think I am just redoing a strategy you probably already have seen, because more than likely this one can very much be just as good, maybe even possibly better. But that's my job today, to show you guys this strategy exactly. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Juggernog real fast. That way we actually have a perk that will help us. We need to get all of our remaining perks, but first we can kind of get some kills. We can start going through a few bit of rounds, because obviously we got to get all 4 so we can get PhD. That way we don't kill ourselves, which in the end is gonna make our strategy easier. But we also can just go to the Cosmodome and just grab it there. So it really isn't no big deal, of course, but let me just keep killing some of these guys. Just finish this round, I guess. Usually whenever you're kind of doing some XP farms, you really want to try and make it a point to get off of the earlier rounds as fast as humanly possible, because obviously that just takes forever to do so. Like the whole setup process in your game, getting through the earlier rounds is what mainly takes up a massive part of your time inside of your game. So we can head over here. We can pick up PhD Flopper. Then we're going to head back to actually Ashwood, which is where the strategy is going to take place. So, without further ado, let's grab this stinking perk and let's get this strategy moving. Finally, we have Old Tessie upgraded. We can go ahead and pack a punch real quick. Now that we have that ready to go, we can just go ahead and hop back up the zipline. So, one thing I want to explain with this strategy is you're pretty much just going to be sitting in here, but I want you guys to kind of observe a little bit of what's going on in this area, because something very, very important is actually going on. So when you start your rounds up here, you will only have 2 spawn points inside of this area. If you keep the doors closed, like I said, you will have no issues. Now, if you open up Klaus's room, then you're going to have another spawn point. But if you just sit here like this, you only have that point, as well as that point. So you can sit here, and if you want to do it co-op, it's going to even work even better, right? But it's going to be very, very simple in solo to main these spawn points and to spam the hell out of them, making these rounds easier than, let's be honest, they should be, right? So again, we're going to have spawns in here. We're going to have spawns up there, right? So we can kind of just sit here and spam the hell out of these spawns. Now, some zombies might get through, right? That's pretty much going to happen. But for the most part, you're going to be killing a lot of these dudes really, really fast, which is what we obviously want. Now, you can always just camp in some little area. You don't have to do what I'm doing. This isn't even really part of the main strategy we're going to be doing today. You can do that if you want to, or you can sit back here in this corner. You can sit on this wagon, which funny enough, they only come from right here. So like we can sit here and spam, or we can just spam right here. But the nice part about this strategy, again, ladies and gentlemen, is there's only 2 spawn points. So what does that mean? I mean, what even is the purpose of doing a strategy like this with only 2 points? Well, fortunately enough for us, that means quicker rounds, which in turn means quicker XP, quicker gains, quicker absolutely everything. Now, obviously, to do anything of significant upgrades, you're gonna have to leave this area by ziplining down, running around to the arsenal machine, whatever it is you decide to do. But this is gonna be a very, very quick method to get off these low rounds instead of the game. We have a few zombies behind us. We can just do this. Obviously, if you're just gonna wanna sit here and spam, I would recommend just sitting here and spamming the front of the wagon instead of even worrying about the spawn points. Now, you could AFK this potentially, but you obviously have Xursa in this game, so that's a bit of an issue, right? It just is. And there's nothing you can really do about it over in this strategy. You pretty much just got to accept your fate. Here's Chompy right here, but Xursa's going to spawn up here every single time, so whenever you hear one spawn in, you can pretty much absolutely cook him before he even gets relatively close to you, right? You can shoot him before he even hops off of that little hill. Now, obviously, I got to get upgrades and stuff. It's round 16. I have pack 1, right, which isn't ideally the best thing. We just went down, of course, but I'm trying to just kind of show you guys what this strategy can consist of. Okay, so we just got back. We went and double packed. We went ahead and upgraded our rarity. One thing also is you could sit back here in this corner as well. You're going to kill those zombies that jump down on that hill instantly the moment they hit the ground. Plus, on the right side of that window, you're going to be killing them right as they come across this. So there's a few spots you can sit in here. Obviously, you're going to have to watch out for Xursa a little bit, which we had a little bit of trouble before, but it's just because our gun was not correctly upgraded, right? So like say he jumps down right here, we can just spam him. It doesn't really matter. If you guys have AFK'd using the crossbow and you guys have played Ashes of the Damned using the crossbow, you know how it works when Xursa comes around, right? So I don't really need to explain that much, but it does pretty much damage him to the point where he's kind of stunned because he's just constantly getting hit by explosions. So it really doesn't matter too much. Ideally, you're going to want a 3-plate, you're going to want all your perks, etc., right? You're going to want all this stuff. But we can just literally sit here and go through these rounds extremely fast. And I know sitting inside of the jail cell in the building to my right, you can go through these rounds extremely fast. But you got to think of this as limiting one of those spawns. So therefore, in theory, you're also going through these extremely fast. You just don't have an extra spawn. So you're kind of killing more zombies in quicker time, in my opinion, right? So here we go. Round 20, it's over. Easy as that, no big deal. And again, if you have a buddy who wants to play with you, it's going to be even easier for you guys. Because you guys can literally just sit at the actual barriers or at the actual spawn points. You just need one friend. And you guys can literally AFK this together and just constantly spam at these holes and literally make it a point to where you never even have a zombie actually spawn in. It has the potential to be that good. Now, obviously, if you're solo, which most of us are, most of us don't have friends, including myself, then obviously, you know, you're just going to kind of have to do what I'm doing right here, or you can sit on the wagon. But it is nice to just sit where I'm at, because you're killing a lot of zombies very, very fast, right? We just went through round 21 with ease. It was not hard at all. How fast can we go through round 22? We got 15 seconds left on our insta-kill. Can we finish it before that's over? We'll see. Who knows? We got some zombies right there. We got a nuke right there. Round's already almost over. 5 seconds left. Bada bing, bada boom. We did that round in about 10 seconds. Easy as that, right? It's very, very quick stuff. It does not take long at all. It's a Ravager round. Now, the Ravagers, they pretty much just spawn wherever the hell they feel like it. But since we are on a Ravager round, I'm going to drop down and upgrade this crossbow. I'm going to get it triple pack. Then we're going to swoop around to the arsenal. We're going to go ahead and get it blue rarity. I don't yet have quite enough to get epic rarity. I'm lacking a little bit in terms of salvage. But It's okay. It's no big deal. Again, dude, this strategy is fairly simple to do inside of the game. It is not hard at all. And if you can do this with your crossbow, you can get the free fire thing. If you have a free fire gobblegum, this is the strategy to do. In my opinion, if you want to take the advice from me, I would recommend doing this strategy. I have been doing it a little bit inside of zombies, and every single time I do it, I fly through the game. I fly through absolutely everything. It is really, really easy to do inside of zombies. We're just going to keep chilling up here. We're just going to keep spamming our crossbow down there. I went ahead and picked up Vulture Aid. But we should be good. We're on round 25. 16 minutes, 50 seconds. The setup takes a while on Ashes, right? You kind of got to do a lot before you can remotely start going through this. But here we go. Very, very simple. Zombies are all piling in. You guys can see how many kills we've already picked up this round. And this round's pretty much over. There is a nuke right there. We could say snag that up and end the round, but we want to get most of our kills with our crossbow. That way we get as much XP as we possibly can. We're just going to keep spamming it. Spam, 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 spam. Easy, easy, easy. We got 30k. The Wonder Fizz is spawned in. Pretty much everything's good. We just would have to go back, say, to spawn, which isn't an issue. There's a bonus points right there. We don't really need it, though. Obviously, ideally, we would want to get a 3-plate vest, whatever it is. Whatever you can afford in the game. This round's almost over. 2 zombies. There we go. Round 26 is completed. Now we can just grab everything on the ground. Keep spamming. If you want, you can get some arrows up there at the start of your games. It's just going to make things quicker, you know? So that's what I'm saying. If you have 2 people, this is going to be crazy how fast you can reach round 100. Like, absolutely insane. I would love for one of you guys inside of the comment section or one of you guys watching the video to get another person and actually do this strategy. Just one facing the actual hole or the cave with the crossbow. One facing the window and just spamming. And I would love to see just how fast you can hit round 100 with it. Because it is an absolutely broken OP strategy to use inside of zombies right now. We got a Zersa. We can tag him a little bit. Keep spamming on the ground. You ideally just want to keep those explosions going. You'll keep them off of you. There we go. We got a weekly challenge completed. Love to see it. We're on round 28 now. We can just keep spamming. 18 minutes. We just leveled up our crossbow. Nice, nice, nice. This round's almost over. We can just spam a little bit down there. Keep spamming right here. And there we go. Round 28 is completed. We can grab all of our salvage on the ground. It's a Ravager round, so we can pretty much just chill. And you don't even really need to pop your Toxic Growth. Like, yeah, it's a cool thing to have, and it works, and it's useful, but you don't even need to worry about that with this strategy. You very much do not need it. Okay, we can just sit right here. We got some over there stealing all my good garbage. All of my good garbage. There we go. There's a Ravager, and there's our mech, so we can pick that up. Thank you for the turrets. We can get right back into our strategy. Just sit here and spam. Easy, easy, easy. Point turrets killing zombies out there. That's going to be super useful. Definitely need to upgrade the rarity for this. We're triple pack blue rarity on round 30. So we definitely want to make some changes there. But as you guys can see how easy this strategy actually is. So again, I definitely recommend doing it inside of the game. But let me know in the comment section, currently, what mastery camo are you grinding for inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies? Are you trying to grind for Infestation still? Are you grinding for Apocalypse, Genesis, Singularity? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm very interested to hear what everybody's currently doing inside of the game. Or are you not even grinding any at all? Are you just playing for player level? Definitely let me know. To me, the most important thing is mastery camos, and then it's player level. Because how are you going to be level 1000 without any mastery camo? Right, that just seems kind of crazy. We can just keep spamming, and there's a Ravager holding up my time here. There's the end of round 31. Stinking Ravager. Made me take way longer than I should have. Spamming the hell out of freaking Zersa up there. There's a Gobblegum. Hey, it's a Wonder Bar, let's go! That's so huge, dude. There we go, Zersa's dead. We need to get a vest, for sure. I mean, we're kind of chilling right now. I'm not really too worried. Problem is, our gun isn't upgraded right. So all that stuff kind of matters. But we're good. There we go. There's some essence. Ton of stuff on the ground. I do have Casimirs and everything. I mean, how long could a blue rarity triple pack crossbow get you? I mean, really, how long? 21 minutes in right now. Now we're starting to fly through it because we're all set up. That's what, again, like I was saying earlier, that's what takes the longest. There's a random perk. We have 101,000 essence. We definitely can buy anything and everything we need. There's a self-revive on the ground. That's huge. I need it. It's alright. This round's over. Can I pick it up? Auto pick it up. There we go. Grab all this salvage. It's a Ravager round. We can just chill right here on the Ravager rounds. No big deal. No big deal at all. Hey, and we got stamina. That's super cool. Yeah, all the Ravagers are going to come over here because all the gear's over here. All like the combat axes and stuff's on the ground right here. Just spam them. It's pretty quick to go through the Ravager rounds. If obviously you stay over here. There's our max. So I'm slowly getting a little bit worried. I'm not going to lie. Because I don't have this thing, you know, the rarity upgraded. And I know we can still kill right now, but still. I'm a little worried. It's alright, though. I guess it's not really that big of a deal. Come on, zombies. We did just pop a Killjoy, which is absolutely massive. Got a lot of those zombies right there. If you can sneak a few arrows down there at the end of the little walkway, man, you're going to go through these rounds 10 times faster. There we go. All done there. We got some more salvage. Nice, nice, nice. We can just keep spamming right here. No big deal. We can keep shooting down there. Come on, zombies. Bring it on. Yeah, we definitely need to get this thing upgraded. But as you guys can see, man, this strategy is absolutely phenomenal inside of the game. It's extremely quick to go through the rounds once you actually start setting up and doing this. I really recommend doing this before Treyarch does decide to nerf the Free Fire thing, as you will be mad, because this is absolutely amazing. And matter of fact, I probably will end up taking this strategy to round 100 today, and probably do it fairly fast. But once again, I want to thank you guys for the support here on the channel. Definitely means a lot. I really do appreciate it. Without you guys, there would be nothing. Right? So, thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.